I have cheated a whole lot. I mean, like, a whole lot. But this ain't about me sitting up here telling y'all all my damn business. I got a question for y'all, fellas. If you know you like dealing with multiple women, why the hell do y'all keep getting in relationships promising one woman that she the only woman that you want? Now you deleting messages, changing passwords, turning your phone over and trying to remember every lie that you done never told. And listen, I used to live like this until I realized something that changed the whole way that I look at this cheating situation. Because I don't think that cheating is the problem. Or at least I don't think that's where the problem starts. Because see, most people, they want to talk about what happens after the man cheating. You know, the woman, she always be like, well, who was she? Where did y'all meet at? Have you slept with her yet? But don't nobody really want to talk about what goes on inside of the man's head before that actual message is sent. Because a lot of the time, the man already knew what he wanted, but he just didn't want to admit it. And before we get into this, I need y'all to understand something. I'm not sitting up here looking down on nobody like I got all the answers. Matter of fact, I'm sitting right beside y'all, fellas, because I done lied, I done cheated, I done got caught, I done tried to clean the stuff up after I got caught. I done looked at the evidence right there in my face and I still tried to lie and come up with excuses. So this is not no relationship guru episode. This is a man that's done made enough mistakes and finally realized, I think I finally realized what the pattern is. Yeah, that's what I'm gonna call it. I finally realized what the pattern is. Because you know what's crazy? You know what's crazy? A lot of y'all men, y'all say y'all want freedom, right? But the way some of y'all be cheating, it don't look free. Y'all got 2 phones, all these different passcodes, all these different stories. You got one chick name saved under Duke Energy, another one saved up under Spectrum, and every time your phone light up, you damn near jump out your skin. Your woman, she reached to check the time on your phone, and you moving like she reaching for a loaded gun. You like, hold on, baby, I got it. Got what? All she was doing was reaching so she could look and see if Bojangles still serving breakfast. Now you done created a whole federal security system around your iPhone. You got the facial ID, you got the 6-digit security code, you're sleeping with the phone up under your pillow like it's a newborn baby. I don't think that's freedom, man. Nah, it feel like you a witness in witness protection inside of your own relationship. And then this the worst part. You gotta remember every single lie that you done told. You told one woman that you was at your cousin's crib. You told another woman that you was at the studio. And then you told your main chick that your phone died. Now your cousin, he calling to see where you at. Your phone on 87% and you ain't recorded not one damn song. That's too much paperwork, man. You not even cheating at this point. You running a whole corporation that ain't got no good HR department, man. That's what that is, man. And the stress, it don't even stop when you get home. That's when it starts, because when you get home, you gotta study your girl's face. You gotta study her facial expressions. You gotta ask her why she's so quiet. You gotta think, damn, what does she know? Did somebody tell her something? Oh, damn, did I leave something in the car? Did the Bluetooth, did it connect when I was pulling in the driveway? Some of y'all done had a whole nother conversation with a woman come through the car speakers while your girl sitting right next to you in the passenger seat. Now you pushing buttons looking like you trying to deactivate a bomb, man. And I can talk about this because it's done happened to me, man. Think about this. If the life that you say you want requires you to be nervous every single day, that's not freedom. If you gotta lie about your whole day just to maintain a lifestyle that you feel like you in control of, nah, that your lifestyle is controlling you at this point. That's what that mean, man. Now listen, ladies, every man that cheats, he not cheating for the same reason. Sometimes it's sex, sometimes it's opportunity, sometimes it's his ego, sometimes he don't even like the other women, he don't even like her. He just want to know that he can get her. And see, that's the part that a lot of us men, we don't like to admit. See, sometimes we not chasing a woman, we chasing the version of ourselves that like to show up when we think another woman want us. Because that attention, that new attention, it make us feel young again. It make us feel powerful again and interesting again. Because at home, you might be Chris who forgot to take the trash out. You might be Rob who gotta pay the light bill. Or you might be Jonathan that gotta wake the kids up and take them to school at 6 o'clock in the morning. But to that new woman, you are mysterious, you successful, you exciting. See, she don't know about your bad habits yet. She not tired of hearing your stories. She ain't seeing you walk around the house for 3 days with the same dirty ass drawers on. Nah, she getting the edited version of you. And sometimes men, they get addicted to meeting new women and getting involved with them before they discover that they just a regular ass dude. See, a woman, she not impressed because she found a completely different man. She impressed because she meeting you before your real life get involved. See, she get the cologne, and your woman, she get the morning breath. She get the steak houses, but your woman, she get the attitude after work. She get the funny stories, but your woman, she get the bills, she get the children, she get the stress, she get the version of you that don't really want to talk like that. And then you turn around and you say that the new woman understand you. No. She's just getting the free trial of you, while your girl at the crib, she getting the full subscription, you know, with the ads and the glitches and the automatic payments. And that don't mean that your woman is perfect. It don't mean that she holding everything down at the crib like she's supposed to. But she's still a good woman, and you can't compare this new woman that's seeing all your highlight reels to the woman that's at the crib, seeing all of the versions of you that you don't really want to post on the internet. See, here's the thing. This the thing, man. A lot of men don't actually want to lose the woman that they got at the crib. They don't want to lose her. You know what? They don't want to lose that loyalty. They don't want to lose her support. They want her peace. They want her to show up at the hospital if something wrong. They want her to always answer the phone when the money get low, when the business slow down, when their mama gets sick, or when life just really start whooping their ass. They want the version of the woman who can make home feel like home and love them for them, but they still want to move like they single, man. And see, that's the conflict, because see, some men, they want the freedom of a single man, but they want the benefits of a loyal and faithful woman. And see, we try to act like those two lives don't bump heads. See, you want her to trust you as a faithful man, but you want to move like a single man. You want her to move based off of the agreement that y'all got, but you want to move based off of your mood. And I could talk like this because that was me. But then when she started questioning you, oh, now she insecure. When she started noticing that your habits done changed, oh, now she crazy. When she started asking why you coming home at 4 o'clock in the morning smelling like hookah and somebody else's bath and body work, oh, now, baby, you doing too much. You don't, no, man, come on, man. See, some women, they are insecure. Some women, they are controlling, but sometimes she ain't crazy. Sometimes you gave a sane woman a suspicious situation, and then you got mad when she noticed. And I can speak on this because I done did that before. I done tried to make a woman feel like she was tripping because I knew that admitting that she was right, I would have to sit in what I was doing. And that's weak, man. Not because I like multiple women, but because I wanted the lifestyle of having multiple women without actually standing on the truth, man. And that's where it get messed up at. If you're gonna be doing something, man, you gotta stand on it, and you always gotta be truthful. Now this next part, I know it's gonna make a lot of y'all mad, but I don't care because it's real. Because listen, a man can have a great woman at the crib and still want multiple women. Being a good woman does not automatically remove his appetite for wanting multiple women. And that's the biggest lie ever told to women. Oh, if you do everything for your man, he not gonna cheat. That's cap, man. That is the biggest lie ever told, because if a man wanna cheat, if it's in him, he gonna do it whether you good or not. And I know this because I had a great woman. I had a woman who could cook, who could clean, who knew how to take care of the kids and to actually hold a household down and make the home feel like a home that you want to come home to. So this ain't about her being a bad woman, because she was a great woman, but sometimes I just want a variety. And then I would meet different women. I met one woman, she was super business savvy. She knew how to invest. She knew how to trade stocks. She knew how money worked, and she knew how to talk to that businessman in me. She understood me, but she wasn't trying to be wifey material. She didn't want to cook. She didn't want to clean. She didn't want to hold no house down. Then I met a little young chick. She wasn't business savvy. She didn't know how to hold a house down, but she knew the streets. She knew how to hustle, and she understood that part in me without me having to explain nothing. And all three of those women I was attracted to in 3 different ways. One, she felt like home. The other one, she spoke to the businessman in me. And then the other one, she understood the hustler in me. But then I finally realized something. I wasn't just looking for 3 women. I was looking for 3 different versions of myself. I was looking for 3 different pieces of myself. But instead of me admitting that one woman might not naturally be the single thing that I wanted, I kept expecting one woman to somehow turn into 3 different women. And when she couldn't do that, I stepped outside of the relationship trying to build 3 different women, man, into one. And see, that's where a lot of us men, we get caught up at. See, we got something good at the crib. We got a good woman at the crib, but then you meet another woman who connects with one side of you that your woman at the crib don't connect with. And instead of realizing that every connection don't mean that you gotta have a sexual encounter, we start telling ourselves, damn, she understand me better than my girl do. Nah, she don't. She don't understand you better than your girl do. She just understand a certain part of you better than your girl do. You met her in an environment where that part of you comes alive. The business woman, she met you when you was doing business. The street girl, she met you when you was out here hustling. But the woman at the crib, she see the tired version of you, the stressed out version of you. She see the father, the provider, the regular shit that you don't post on the internet. So of course, when you feel something different, it's going to feel different, but different doesn't always mean deeper. Sometimes different just means that you met this female in a different room, man. And listen, every woman who activates that different side of you is not supposed to have access to your body, because some people, they just supposed to genuinely just be your business partner. Some people, they just genuinely supposed to be your friend. Some people, they supposed to remind you of that part that's inside of yourself that needs room to realize who you actually are in real life. But see, us as men, we turn every connection into temptation, and then we wonder why our life gets so complicated. We make things harder on ourselves than they should be, man. I'm not gonna lie, man. Now, I'm gonna say something right here that a lot of people seem to oversimplify. Don't no woman want a man who don't know other women. Won't women notice when other women notice they man? A man who got options, he can be attractive because having options, it shows value, it shows ambition and all of that other stuff. And I'm not gonna lie, I feel like some of y'all women, y'all like a little bit of competition. Y'all like that, man. But fellas, listen carefully, and women, listen carefully. Wanting a desirable man does not mean that you gotta accept being lied to. Every woman, she might like knowing that her man can get other women, but that don't automatically mean that your woman wants you out here messing with every single woman that lick your way. She might like the fact that all of these women in the club are interested in you or interested in you, but that don't necessarily mean that she want to find somebody earring in the passenger seat or somebody eyelashes up under the bed. And some men, they use being desirable as an excuse to have no discipline. Man, women, they always throwing themselves in me. Okay, and people throw liquor at alcoholics, but that don't mean that they supposed to drink every single bottle as a flex. Listen, options, they prove that you are wanted, but discipline proves that you have control, that you are in control. See, getting women, that shit is easy, man. That's the easy part. But the hardest part is deciding what type of life that you want and not letting those opportunities interfere with your real life. Any man can be tempted, but if every option becomes a decision, then you don't have standards. You got impulse, my friend. You got impulse, man. And you can't move out here. You can't be out here moving off impulse. And see, and this part right here is the part that changed me. Because I started to think, I gotta stop lying to myself, then I can stop lying to women. Because see, some men, they know damn well they don't want to be with one woman, but they tell themselves, I used to tell myself, man, I could be faithful, I could settle down, and 6 months later, I'm back to doing the same shit that I was doing in every other relationship. Not because the woman wasn't enough, nah, it was because I had made a promise based on who I wanted to be and not who I actually was at the time. And see, that's where I believe that's where the line start. That's where the line start. It don't start when the woman asks, hey, who is that calling your phone? It starts when you look at her in her face and you promise her a lifestyle that you knew that you hadn't made that promise to yourself yet. Yeah, we want the wife, we want the family, but we also want the freedom to talk to whoever we want to talk to whenever we want to talk to them. And instead of admitting that those two lifestyles might not fit together, we start lying to ourselves, hoping that discipline is gonna magically show up just because we got into a new relationship. But a new relationship is not gonna fix a problem that we ain't admitted that we had to ourselves yet. And that was me. Like I said, I would get into relationships thinking like, all right, this time it's gonna be different. It's gonna be different. But I didn't change the agreement with myself yet. I just changed the woman that was standing in front of me. It was a new woman with the same habits, the same game, the same excuses, with the same ending. And at some point, you gotta stop blaming a relationship and start blaming the pattern that you keep bringing to every relationship. That's what I had to do with myself. I had to sit down with myself and say this, man. Cause listen, I done got caught cheating a whole lot. And I'm talking about a whole lot. I done lied when the evidence was right there. I tried explaining the text messages that didn't even need no explanation. I tried making a woman question what she saw with her own eyes. And after a while, I had to stop and I had to ask myself, Mike, what the hell are we doing, bro? We make too much money. We got too much good shit going on. I done worked hard. I done became the man that I want to be. And I'm still out here hiding my phone, deleting text messages, and I'm scared to tell a woman the truth. And see, that shit started making me feel like I was dumbing myself down, man. It just felt so beneath me, because every time that I lied about another woman, I wasn't just lying about what I did. I was lying about who I was, man. And it just made me feel dirty when I did it. Not because I suddenly stopped liking multiple women, because I didn't. I just stopped wanting to live like I was ashamed of it. You feel me? Because I don't think that becoming honest makes somebody perfect. I think that becoming honest just makes you real. And I feel like I had just reached the point where I was like, listen, man, this who I am right now. I like dealing with multiple women. I'm not about to promise you something that I already know that I can't stick to. And I knew that she might like it. She might leave. She might call me every name in the book. But at least she get to choose with her eyes open. And that's what it's about, man. Allowing women to choose. Don't take that choice away from them, man. Now, we got to be clear about something. Honesty, fellas, it does not guarantee that she gonna accept it. See, some men, they say, hey, man, I tried. She wasn't going for that shit. Okay, she wasn't going for it. Because the truth ain't a coupon that guarantees that you still gonna have access to that woman, man. It's not. Sometimes, I'm not gonna lie, being honest, it shit get expensive, man. It get expensive because it's gonna cost you the woman that you want if they not on that type of time. Anybody can tell the truth when the truth gets them everything that they want, but your character shows up when telling the truth might make somebody leave your ass, man. Listen, if she want monogamy and you know you want multiple women, that don't make her insecure and it don't make you evil. All that means is that y'all just want two different relationships. Stop trying to negotiate people out of their boundaries just because they boundaries is gonna block your access to them. You can't do that, man. You can't say, hey, I'm just being honest after she find out that you was cheating, because that's not honesty. That's confession with evidence attached to it. Honesty is telling her who you are before she invests years, children, money, loyalty. You feel me? That's what honesty is, and that's what I had to learn, because I done had women do that, and I done lied. And no, you don't need to give a woman a PowerPoint presentation about every single woman that you find attractive. You just need to be clear about the relationship that you offering, man. Don't advertise monogamy when you know that the product that's inside of the box is variety. That is false advertisement. And I can speak on this because I've done it. I'm not up here preaching to y'all. Because see, a lot of us, we don't lie because we confused. We lie because we know the truth might cost us access to the woman that we want. You know, if you tell the woman that you want multiple women, you know she probably gonna leave. And you don't want her to leave because she brings something to your life that you don't want to lose. So you hide the part of yourself that you know that she's not gonna agree with. And see, some men, they'll be like, well, man, what she don't know won't hurt him. Nah. What she don't know is helping control the decision that actually belongs to her. And listen, I promise you, I'm not saying this from the top of some perfect man mountain. No, I'm saying this because I done did it. I wanted the women. I wanted the main woman at the crib. I wanted the peace at the crib, but I also wanted the excitement that was outside. I wanted everybody to cooperate in a situation that only I understood. And that's not an agreement. That's a setup. But I can say this because maturity has finally kicked in. Now, I know y'all probably asking yourself, what's the reset? The reset is, first, stop asking, how do I avoid getting caught cheating? Ask yourself, what type of relationship do I really want? not what sounds respectable, not what kind of relationship your mama wants you to be in, not what keeps this particular woman from leaving your ass, but what do I actually want and what am I able to give? That's the question that you gotta ask. And secondly, you gotta learn the difference between desire and decision, because you can want another woman without acting on it. Being attracted to somebody is not cheating. Attraction is automatic, but access, that's a decision. Now, third, if you truly want multiple women, you gotta say that before you start wanting exclusivity from a woman. Don't wait until you get caught and then you certainly believe that you want to be in an open relationship. See, some men, they become philosophers the second that somebody's sending screenshots to the group chat. Yesterday, you was this devoted boyfriend, but today, now you talking about, oh, humans, they wasn't designed for monogamy. Man, shut up. Shut up, man. Shut up. You wasn't studying human thoughts and shit when your ass was deleting messages. Now, fourth, understand that honesty is not permission. Telling her what you want gives her information. It don't force her to accept the information though. See, she gets to stay and she gets to leave if she wants to. It's her choice. And you gotta be man enough to let her make that choice. Don't strip that choice away from her, man. Fifth, if you do choose monogamy, stop acting like commitment is something that happened to you. You chose it. So that means that there will be women that's attracted to you, but you gotta leave them alone. That's not oppression, that's agreement, man. That's agreement. Agree to it and stand on it. And if you can't live inside of the agreement, you gotta stop signing your name on the dotted line. You got to, man. But listen, this right here, this is what took me years to finally understand. If you can't stop lying to yourself, then you ain't gonna be able to stop lying to other people. That's it. That's where the whole shit starts. That's where the whole thing starts. See, once I stopped lying to myself about wanting multiple women, I didn't have to keep creating a fake version of myself for other people. I could say, hey, this is where I'm at. This is what I want. And if that don't work for you, baby, I understand. She might leave because of the truth, but at least she not staying because of a lie. And see, that's the part that a lot of men don't want to hear. But this ain't me telling every man that you gotta be monogamous, and this ain't me telling every woman to accept a man who deals with multiple women. I'm just saying, stop selling people the dream that you know that you don't want to live, because a grown man shouldn't need 5 different versions of himself just to keep 5 different women from comparing notes. That's not game. That's just fear wearing good cologne. The real flex ain't how many women that you can juggle. The real flex is being able to say exactly what you want, accept what it costs, and stand on whatever somebody else tell you. If they tell you no, okay, cool. See, you gonna still make mistakes. You gonna still struggle with temptation, and you might just realize that the life that you thought you wanted, it ain't as peaceful once you actually start living it. But now you making decisions in the light instead of managing secrets in the dark. And remember, the goal ain't to become a man who never notices other women. The goal is to become a man who knows himself well enough to stop making promises that he know he gonna break in real life. So I want y'all to ask yourself this question tonight. What do I really want? Not what am I supposed to want? Not what sounds good when she crying, not what keeps me from being alone this weekend, but what type of relationship do I really want, and what type of relationship am I able to maintain? And tell the truth. Tell the truth, man. And listen, if this episode right here made you think about yourself differently, don't just watch it and keep scrolling. Send this to a man who needs to hear this shit, man. Or send this to a woman who needs to stop blaming herself because she never got the honesty from the man that she with. And make sure that y'all hit the like button. Make sure that y'all subscribe to this channel, because every single episode is gonna get deep, man. And comment below, can a man truly love a woman if he cheats on her? Can he still love her? But I wanna hear what y'all got, man. I wanna hear y'all opinion. And the next episode, oh man, it's gonna make y'all even more uncomfortable, because we're gonna talk about what happens when a man cheats while his woman is carrying the child. Because I done did that before too. And when I finally looked at what I could have brought back into the house, not just to her, but to my unborn child, I realized it gotta be some point that you gotta have some type of chill, because when she carrying your baby, you ain't just gambling with the relationship no more. You could be gambling with 2 other people's health for one night that you probably won't even remember the next year. And that's next on the Hustle Reset podcast. Y'all make sure y'all subscribe, because every episode is gonna get deep. The hustle never stop, but it can always reset. I'm your boy Mike Vance. Thank you.